in the circumstances, having soberly reflected on and evaluated the political situation in Rivers State, and the governor and deputy governor of Rivers State having failed to make a request to me as president to issue this proclamation as required by Section 305, Paragraph 5 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, it has become inevitably compelling for me to invoke the provision of the Section 305 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State with effect from today, 18th March, year 2025, and I so do. By this declaration, the governor of Rivers State, Mr. Similaye Fubara, his deputy, Mrs. Ngozi Odu, and all elected members of the House of Assembly State are hereby suspended for an initial period of 6 months. In the meantime, I hereby nominate Vice Admiral Eboket Ibas, retired, as administrator to take charge of the affairs of the state and the interests of the good people of Rivers State. For the avoidance of doubt, this declaration does not affect the judicial arm of Rivers State, which shall continue to function in accordance with their constitutional mandate. The administrator will not make any new laws. It will, however, be free to formulate regulations and may be found necessary to do its job, but such regulations will need to be considered and approved by the Federal Executive Council and promoted by the President for the state. This declaration has been published in the Federal Gazette, a copy of which has been forwarded to the National Assembly in accordance with the Constitution. It is my fervent hope that this inevitable intervention will help to restore peace and order in Rivers State by awakening all the contenders to the constitutional imperatives, binding on all political players in the Rivers State in particular and Nigeria as a whole. Long live.
Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. This is crazy, honestly. You see, like I've said before, the biggest threat Nigeria has right now is the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has allowed a lot of things, has become the tool of certain people, and so because of that, they don't mind destroying the country. And let me tell every one of us, as long as those who are ready to destroy Nigeria do not get tired, they are getting more energized. Those who want Nigeria to work have no business getting tired. They must also be energized. Otherwise, these people are going to drag us into the depth of the kind of despair that we've never even thought about, talk less of saying it. It's unbelievable. This is mad. This is crazy. Hey, the cable here. Just listen. Just listen. I just listened to Tinubu speaking. This was the same person who went after Niger when they did a military coup, even though his own is a civilian coup that he did. He went after Niger. All of a sudden, he's bringing military, declaring state of emergency, removing an elected governor, deputy, and the House of Assembly, brings in his a military administrator. Fine, give them way. That's how he will sit down there. The same way they will also remove him. Since he has given them the power that they've asked military to go back to the barracks and go and stay in the barracks, he wants to bring them in. Don't worry. Now, so person go they dig. Hausa people say, if inzaka gina ramu mugunta gina ta gajere dan baka san wanda zai fada ciki ba. If you want dig hole of wickedness, do small one because you don't know who will fall inside. You feel they dig hole, say they dig am for another person. You go sit down na yourself. Then wicked no, wicked na shame. Na shame. Wicked na shame. He's feeling big now. He's feeling this thing. Oh, now our people they call egwe. Akpokpo mo. You carry your state, drop her, make them use her anyhow because you feel your ego is bruised. It's bruised. Terrorists have taken over Zamfara. The terrorists there, whatever, the gold bars, gold and everything We are not seeing anything. Nigeria is not seeing anything. They've not declared state of emergency in that place. As for PDP, oh, the way they not say na me cause una, but oh, okay, now, shame on all of you, shame. You are sitting down there. They've taken away your senator. They've taken away your governor. One after the other. That's what they will do and take you people away. You are sitting down there. They say Nigeria get opposition. All of a sudden. And then you know the National Assembly we have. These ones that they are even worse than rubber stamp. I don't even know what they need to call this one. Because these ones are even nothing. They are nothing. Rubber stamp people good. At least rubber stamp you make an effort and then stamp it. I think these ones are the stamp myself. No need of anything. Section 305, I had to bring out my constitution. Section 305, subject to the provisions of this constitution, the president may by the instrument published in the official gazette, what's wrong with this dog now? Published in the official gazette of the government of the federation, issue a proclamation of a state of emergency in the federation or any part thereof. That's subsection 1. Subsection 2 says the president shall immediately after the publication transmit copies of the official gazette of the government of the federation containing the proclamation, including the details of the emergency, to the president of the Senate and speaker of the House of Representatives, each of whom shall forthwith convene or arrange for a meeting of the House of which he is president or speaker, as the case may be, to consider the situation and decide whether or not to pass a resolution approving the proclamation. My people, I always tell you people this thing. National Assembly is very important. This one that we sit down and allow child letters, allow stamps, because these ones are not rubber stamps, they are stamps already. Allow stamps to be the ones to be there and be declaring all sorts of things. There is a kind of thing that a president will do, talk less of an illegitimate president, that he will, even if you come to the National Assembly, you know you will not get approval. He will not even dare to do it. But here we are, just anyhowness. Subsection 3 says, the president shall have power to issue a proclamation of a state of emergency only when A, the federation is at war, B, the federation is in imminent danger of invasion or involvement in a state of war. C, there is actual breakdown of public order and public safety in the federation or any part thereof such extent as to require extraordinary measures to restore peace and security. D, there is a clear and present danger of an actual breakdown of public order and public safety in the federation or any part thereof requiring extraordinary measure to avert such danger. E, there is an occurrence or imminent danger or the occurrence of any disaster or natural calamity affecting the community or a section of the community in the federation. If there is any other public danger which clearly constitutes a threat to the existence of the federation or G, okay, so that was F, not if. The way the thing came out, so that was F. When there's any other dangers, public danger, which clearly constitutes a threat to the existence of the federation, or G, the president receives a request to do so in accordance with the provision of the subsection 4 of this section. And then subsection 4 says the governor of a state may, with the sanction of a resolution supported by 2/3 majority of the House of Assembly, request the president to issue a proclamation of state of emergency in the state when there is in existence within the state any of the situations specified in subsection 3C, D, and E of this section, and such situation does not extend beyond the boundaries of the state. 5. The president shall not issue a proclamation of a state of emergency in any case to which the provisions of subsection 4 of this section apply unless the governor of the state fails within a reasonable time to make a request of the president to issue such proclamation. 6. A proclamation issued by the president under this section shall cease to have effect if it is revoked by the president by instrument published in the official gazette of the government of the federation. B, if it affects the federation or any part thereof within 2 days when the National Assembly is in session, or within 10 days when the National Assembly is not in session. After its publication, there is no resolution supported by 2/3 majority of all members of each House of the National Assembly approving the proclamation. C, after a period of 6 months has elapsed since it has been in force, provided that the National Assembly may, before the expiration of the period of 6 months aforesaid, extend the period of the proclamation of the state of emergency to remain in force from time to time for a further period of 6 months by resolution passed in like manner, or D, at any time after the approval referred to in paragraph B or the extension referred to in paragraph C of this subsection, when each House of the National Assembly revokes the proclamation by a simple majority of all members of each House. So a simple majority is what is needed. All of this one, has he really followed all of this one? Or he just wake up and decided he just carry one thing from inside this one and do? Then you have stamp, not rubber stamp, because this assembly is stamp. When these people did that change of what do you call it, national anthem, when I refused to stand, a lot of Nigeria, this is it. They were testing the ground. They were testing the stamp that they are. If they can get away with that, they can get away with anything. It's just to do it, knowing fully well that you do nothing. And I kept saying to people, this is not about national anthem. Whether if you like change it, if you like turn the national anthem to ha 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 ho 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 hi hi hi, what's my business? The process in which it is done, must always matter. Otherwise, this is how we sit down. They will take us back to military days. They will take us back to pre-colonial, the colonial days. They will turn us to slaves in our own country. As for Wiki, hey, a pathetic coward. Whose ego? Who can't see beyond his ego? When you get pikin wey no get sense, if he say family birthright, if he say he dey do gra gra.